Hey,
BD, I will say, great, dude. It's so cool to meet you. And Awkwafina, my friend, great to see you again. How are you?
Yes, nice to see you. Doing well. How are you?
Well, I'm asking for permission because I've talked to the cast and everybody's calling you Nora. And I
Oh,
said, when I get into the room, I've interviewed you for many years now. I
yeah.
said, I wonder if I've reached Nora status
Of
to
course
be.
you've reached Nora status.
Oh my gosh,
Dave,
it's my lucky day.
yes. No, it's no, yes, it's every day is your lucky day. Yes.
Well,
Yes.
because
It's like
honestly, I love season one. I'm excited about season two. I honestly didn't know that your real name was Nora. Just because I've known you as Awkwafina all the years that we've talked. So,
oh
yay, go
yeah.
me.
Yeah.
So first question for you, Nora. First time to use that.
Yes. There you
Tell me
go.
what it's like to see your life, play out. I know this is these stories are close to you, inspired by your life. Tell me what it's like to watch it play out in this series.
I mean, to watch it play out in the series as a whole is actually really cool. I think that when you're writing it, when you're developing, when it's an idea, you really don't know, and you feel like, oh my God, what if it's like horrible? But we have such an amazing cast, and they do such an amazing kind of tribute to my life as I'd want to see it. So it's nothing but a pleasure. Yeah.
BD, I have to ask you, man, do you get to do a lot of improv? What's it like to be part of this? And how much fun are you all having?
the improv thing was really intimidating to me at first. I mean, I got into a scene with Bowen and Awkwafina, and they were just, the energy was just like on a whole different level than I was used to. And it was really fun to kind of like try to figure out how to ride the wave with them. And
You do it
I've
well.
always loved that kind of dangerous excitement, and so it was really I've really enjoyed that part of it actually. And I was on Mr. Robot, which was super strict, and so it was really nice to go to kind of be able to kind of put your own energy into something.
All right, Nora, I get to say it again. I'm so excited. I have to ask,
Oh my God.
did you know BD before this?
No, not at all. I mean, I knew of him. I was a huge fan. But when they asked me like who is like your dream, like your dream casting of this role, who would it be? And I said BD Wong.
No,
Easy.
because
And
I didn't mean to cut you off,
no,
but I'm going to
no.
tell you because I would have freaked out. Like, I mean, it's Dr. Henry Wu from
Yeah.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah. Yes. I was very nervous season one, but then BD was like, don't be nervous, that kind of thing. And yeah, I just so lucky to work with him as a collaborator. I'm so lucky that he gets to play my dad. So cool.
Wow. I'm excited to meet you both. I love everybody in the show, but your characters in particular, I just absolutely love. So great to see you, Laurie and Bowen.
Dave?
Hi.
All right. So, Laurie, I'm going to start with you. Is it your character's job as grandmother to keep everybody in check?
As much as possible, I get my way quite a bit. Yeah, yeah, I'm the boss.
Yeah, just own it. Just take it and just own it is what I say. Bowen, you are amazing on SNL. You're one of my favorite characters on the show. So
Yeah.
congrats on that, my friend. That being said, how much improv are you allowed to do and what you get to do on this particular series?
Oh, you almost never get to improvise on SNL, and so it was so nice to be able to go to Nora from Queens and do all the improv in the world, because the directors, the writers, and the actors, they're all, very generous with the fact that, we can go off script and there's time for us to go off script. So let's just do it and let's just try out some fun stuff. And so, I mean, everybody does it. It's part of the culture there. Laurie does it. I do it. Nora does it. BD does it. The whole, all the guest stars do it. It's great. It's really fantastic.
Hey, Laurie, did you base your character portrayal on anybody in particular? Because honestly, grandmother reminds me like of some of my relatives, to be honest with you. She's so adorable. I want to go out with grandmother. Like I want to go hang out. So I think Bowen, all the three of us should go do like, an outing one night. We just have some fun. But did you base this on any person in your life, or tell me?
Well, I've played quite a few of these type characters, and growing up, I'm from Seattle, and Seattle is a seaport where the Chinese came in way early. And so I have been around many generations And so that I got to experience, and then when it came to New York, my gosh, the Italian population, the Jewish population, I learned from each one. I've been to a bris. I've been to, you know what a bris is?
Yeah, I do. Bowen, do you want to tell us? I'm kidding. Go ahead, Lori.
Many things I've just enjoyed knowing and learning about all the different nationalities and neighborhoods in New York and from Seattle. I'm from our Chinese restaurant was in a Norwegian neighborhood. So I know about lutefisk and, the Swedish meatballs and all that kind of stuff,
I love it. Bowen, tell me what your first reaction was when you found out that you were joining this cast, because honestly, it's just hilarious. I don't know how you keep from not just busting out laughing, but your reaction when you found out you were a part of this.
Oh my gosh. I was so excited. It was I think it was up until that point, because I was hired for Nora from Queens before I was hired at SNL to even write. And so this was it felt like my first big job. And what better job to do than to be with all these actors and do a show that I genuinely love and care about. And so, no, I mean, the reaction was just pure joy.
Teresa and Karey, first, a round of applause on season 2. This show is hilarious.
Thank you. Thanks.
So, Teresa, I'm going to start with you. I didn't get to talk with you for season 1. I want to go back all the way to the beginning. Tell me about the spark that set this in motion. What was the inspiration? Tell me everything, how this got off the ground.
Yeah, absolutely. I met Nora, I think now 5 years ago. And back then she wasn't who she is now. She was kind of, an up and coming YouTuber. She was making videos, and we just got to talking about her life and basically just figured, hey, this is a TV show. This really feels like something that people want to see and people want to know about. And her life is so fascinating. She's obviously hilarious in her own right. And we just clicked really early on, and then ended up, deciding to write about her life and her story of growing up in Queens.
Karey, you know what I love the magic of this series is that everybody can relate to this. We all have family members that we see in these characters. Am I right when I say that?
I mean, I think so. It's like everybody's, been in their 20s and trying to figure out their life. So I think that relates to everybody can relate to that. So I think this younger generation also, have a lot going on, and it's it's hard out there. So it takes a little bit longer, I think, to figure out what you want to do and who you are. So I think, and that goes for myself. I'm still figuring it out.
We all are. I don't think we ever stop doing that, because when you do, that's when life gets stale, I think. Teresa, season 2, and I'm no spoilers here, but there's so many guest stars. I mean, I saw a listing: Margaret Cho, Haley Joel Osment. How much convincing did it take for you all to? Probably none at all, to get people on the show. And tell me about that process.
Yeah, the great thing is we had so many guest stars, and they all want to do the show because of Awkwafina and because of BD and Lori and Bowen. And it really didn't take any convincing. I think we were really lucky to get a lot of amazing guest stars who are really excited to do the show.
Love it. Karey, pressure's on you. I'm going to let you close this out. How do we get ready for season number 2?
How do you get ready? I mean, I think you just tune in your channel, your televisions. Do people have those to Comedy Central? 10 o'clock, starting next Wednesday. What's the date again, Teresa?
August 18th.
Yeah.
But do we need to do what should, okay. So maybe Teresa, what should we know? I mean, going into this, what should we know?
We should know that Nora's life is, slightly better than it is in season 1. She's got some new adventures that she's going on, and she's, but sort of some of the same old stuff is gonna be popping up throughout the season. So it's still that sort of wacky irreverence that we had from season 1, with the kind of a little bit elevated emotional stuff happening in season 2.
Awesome. Congratulations. I look forward to talking with you both for season 3. How about that?
Oh, thanks. Thank you so much.
Okay. Y'all take care. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye-bye.